Stinky!
Did it work? Okay, I think everything is here. Okay, I think we're crushing it. Do we have music? I don't know if we have music. Oh, I don't think we do. Now I think we do. There we go. We're set. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you guys. Happy Wednesday. We are diving into another hunt for the 3 Johto starters. So if you remember from what we talked about last time, the odds of this are 1 in 8,192, but we're getting 3 checks per time, so realistically we're getting a pretty decent shot here at seeing one of these things. I think it's going to take us anywhere between 18 to 20 something hours to get it if we get it at or over odds just slightly, but if we're under odds it could be really any time in the next, who knows. So let's try and rock and roll. Let's see what we can get, and let's have a little bit of fun while we do it. My hope is for Chikorita, but we'll take any of the 3. Let's see. We got Ice type Hassan. We have Barnabas, Clocky. We got Cryo. We have Joseph. We have Golooper and Theo the Pokemon Master and Sebastian. Good group of people here. Did you see what I put in the general chat? I don't know if I did. Was it the donut that kind of looked inappropriate in nature? I think it might have been. But I'd still eat it. Still looked decent. Nothing here. Nothing doing. On to the next one. What was I going to do? Over odds on this hunt now? Well, technically you're not. Technically you're not. How many encounters have you done? Ooh, I think we need an updated list too. I think I got some things to do in the background here. 3,201. Okay, so you've done 3,201 resets, which means that you're not technically over odds yet. I was having this discussion earlier because realistically that means that you are at 3,201 resets at 1 in 8192 odds. But you're not at 3,201 of the 2777 odds. It's a little different. It's a little unique how it works. Hey, what's going on, Keith? Hey, Keith, I just saw your post, man. I haven't had a chance to read it yet just because I was getting these things fired up. But all I can say is that just know that I'm here for you if you need anything, buddy. If you just want to chat through some stuff. But yeah, go sub to Keith. He's new in the streaming game. Really crushing it. Really good. Really solid. Top tier. Okay, let me go see if I can get some more, or get an updated member list. Always fun to do the things during the middle of stream that you forgot to do before stream, you know what I mean? But that's okay, we're gonna crush it. Just finished the main story sword, now working on completing the Pokedex. Nice. I'm on the mend. Well, I think it's the only place you can be, I guess, right? It's just working towards that bettering. But yeah, it stinks. It stinks. All right, let's keep this rocking and rolling. Okay, let's see. We got 3 more encounters. We got 3 hours of this on tap for today, y'all. So there is potentially the potential. Fortnite had a 1-hour update. Now I can play. I saw that there is a ridiculous thing happening. There's like a countdown for something, but I don't exactly know what it is, which is kind of wild. But yeah. Okay, here's our members. I'm gonna place a spreadsheet. Am I Yeah, look at us. We're up to 121 members right now. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, so now I have to put this somewhere. Oh, I know where I put it. I know where I put it. We're almost ready for me to focus on stream because I didn't do the things that I should have done. There we go. Now we're updated. Crushing it, y'all. Absolutely crushing it. Okay, now we can get back to actually doing the things that we're supposed to be, you know, here to do. Let's see. Oh, Larry Larvesta gifted 5 nifty gifties. Larry, thank you so very much, man. I appreciate you. Oh my god, it still didn't fix it. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, we got Theo the Pokemon Master. We got Gaming Trico. We got the Slaughter Behind the Man. We have Ice Ursa and Dan with the Plan. Larry, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, dude. Kicking off stream in a very positive way. I hope that that daily member goal gets updated, but I've been working through it, man. I've been going through it. Nothing yet. These things, they just don't want to work. I don't know what it is. They just don't want to work. I get no membership. Cryo, listen, your day is coming, buddy. Yeah. Here, let me try this. That should work now. I think we should be set. Okay, I think everything is done. I think we're all good. Now, I just don't know if the stream labels is gonna update or not. Sometimes that thing is really meticulous and annoying, so we'll see. How do you turn it on? If you do ! gifts, it should give you the link. Okay, I think we're done. I think I can finally focus on like the things that I, you know, come here and entertain you guys with. I hope. I hope. We'll say that. We'll say that. Okay, here we go. The other thing I was going to see, I don't know what the music is like on Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but do you guys want to have the DS music or do you want to have the Spotify music? Because we can do it either way. What's up, Billy? Good to see you. How is life? All right, here we go. Another 3. This is just going to be lots of these. Got lots of people on Team Totodile. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. One, 2, 3. Nothing. Can't wait for Indigo Disc. I think that based on all the things that I've read, it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. So we'll see. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I guess some people have gotten some early access to it, which is kind of cool. But I personally haven't seen a whole lot. But I watched a video yesterday, and it's decent. It's decent. The things that I've read are pretty good. Chow down a breakfast sandwich. Nice. What's on the breakfast sando? That sounds super good. All right, here we go. We've got Chikorita, Totodile, and Cyndaquil all taken care of. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with this daily member goal updating. We should be at 5 of 3, but it's just not updating. You ever wonder about those things? You ever sit here and you wonder, what the heck's going on? Sometimes these things just don't work. All right, here we go. Nothing. We reset and we go again. We'll have to look at it later. Do you think you can get one more shiny legend before DLC? Dude, I plan on getting like 5 more shiny legends before the DLC. Hi, Carly. How's it going? Shiny Cyndaquil next reset? Dude, that would be wild. Barnabas, what do we think? It was a good try. Dude, I think I can get like way more. I think I'm going to get both Lugia and Ho-Oh, and then I think I'll get an Ultra Beast in there as well. That's my thought. Really access folks that the NPCs actually battle strategy instead of throwing out whatever, so that's interesting. And I hear, I don't want to, we're gonna try and limit spoilers, but one of the things that I have heard is that there's lots of double battles. So I don't know what the status of that is, but there's lots of double battles. Let's see, Shiny Totodile next reset. Let's see if you're on it. Nothing. The live event for M&M is in 10 days. Oh, is that what it is? That's kind of silly. I don't really care too much about an M&M live event. We're looking for a little bit, just getting through the last bit of week. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. Thank you for being here at all. Appreciate you. I was way off key there. Gotta go home. My ears are drained. So yeah. So, Ice Type, are you still here? I'm buying the M&M skin. What era M&M is it? What's up, Sarah? Good to see you. Razzie, also, I meant to tell you, dude, I found a way easier way to do death counts in OBS. It's a script that's built right into OBS, and you don't need to be actively selected on it. It'll just work. So as you see, like, I can go up by 3. It's super, super easy. Top tier. Totally recommend. Yeah, I don't know if Ice Type is still here. It's a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Nice. The classic B, E, and C. The Beck. Okay, so Ice Type. You see how I have seen 516 Pokemon? That means I've seen 516 Pokemon at the odds of 1 in 8192. So right now, I am at 519 of 8,192. But if you divide that by 3, that puts me at 173, which is I'm at 173 of 2777. So in theory, I am not, you are not over odds. You're actually still very much under odds. Because you've only actually seen 31 something at the 8192 odds. So there's your math for the day. Also, I shaved. What do you guys think? I also cut myself. Look at this. I never cut myself shaving, and I got myself. I nicked myself even, but you can't see it because my double chin covers it up. Can you believe that? Totally unprofessional. Nothing. Let's see. Just unprofessional. Just childish. I've decided I might treat myself to Baldur's Gate this weekend. I just want to play it so bad. I don't know what else to say. I just want to play it. I was thinking I'd make a joke about you nicking yourself, beat me to it. That's what it is. I'm just there. I'm always ready to make a joke at my own expense. And using my own name. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Wow. So many nothings. But we should get to... well, 450, 900... 1350, 1800 today. I think is what we should get to, roughly 1800. So that'd be pretty solid if we can get there. Take care, Theo the Pokemon Master. Thank you so much for being here and grabbing one of those gifted memberships. Gotta love to see it. Love to see it, but appreciate you. Hopefully you drop a like before you go, but if you don't, well, maybe next time. Okay, so this daily member goal thing is clearly not updating, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong there. But let me just go ahead and update that with our actual number, because apparently this is not happening. Crushing it. We're at 5 of 3. I was thinking the exact same thing. Oh, you were talking to me about Baldur's Gate? Yeah, I'm treating myself. The fact that you can play like a campaign with a party makes me really interested. Like, a couple guys get together, do a couple cool things, go and play some Baldur's Gate. That's where I'm at. So, might treat myself to a Black Friday deal at full price. But that's okay. Think I caught the Shine Flu and it sucks? Oh no, like the actual Shine Flu? Wants me to order something which launches at 5 p.m. What? Oh, like a Black Friday deal or something like that? Or like, are you buying a rocket and the rocket launches at 5 p.m. and that's the only time that you can buy it? What's up, Kieran? Good to see you. Does Naomi, that refers to your wife, right? Because you're married, right? Is that who that is? I think that's who it is. What if I set this hunt up wrong and we're just literally going through for no reason? It's too early to think like that, Nick. Way too early to think like that. Way too early to talk that junk. We're not in the position to talk that junk. Soon though, maybe. What about Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm thinking of getting it? I have heard nothing, but it's like the greatest game that people have ever played. It has like 10 out of 10 ratings on Steam. It's tough to sit here and say that it's not going to be fantastic, but maybe it will be. I don't know. I'm going to try it, and I'm going to, I think, enjoy it, but I don't know for sure. But I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy it. But I'm just kind of a nerd, so it would make sense if I enjoyed it because, you know, nerds enjoy nerd things. I just don't even know what class I would play. Like, there's just so many decisions. Like, I want to be a spellcaster because I think that'd be super fun. But I feel like it'll be a good game to get me used to mouse and keyboard. But, yeah, I'm really thinking about leaning heavy into that. Also, Sarah, are you the most unnerdy looking nerd? Well, that's, I think, a compliment. Sarah, I think, from what I understand, Counter-Strike 2 is, like, super cheap. And by that, I mean free. And I think my computer can run the heck out of it. So I just have to get good at mouse and keyboard because until then, I'm going to be a tragic person to play with. Use controller like a pleb, dude. I use controller in Fortnite on the PC, and it was still like night and day compared to my Xbox. I went and played on my Xbox after, which, by the way, is the newest Xbox. Has 4K TV, 120 hertz, HDR10, variable refresh rate, FreeSync. It's got it all. My TV's set up, but I still was like, this looks terrible compared to my 2K 185 hertz monitor. It's unreal, actually, the difference. I get why people get obsessed with it. Carly, you missed nothing. Larry Larvesta gifted 5 memberships, so our daily member goal has been not only reached, but exceeded. I think that the members that we've gotten has carried our member goal for like, I don't know, like 5-10 days, which is nice. We have our membership, members only stream coming up on Friday. It's kind of fun. Got something kind of interesting planned. It's going to be fun. I don't know. You know me. You know me. I'm always trying to mix it up, do something a little different. This is definitely different. Like, I would define this as definitively very strangely and uniquely different. Nifty. But we got Sarah getting some nifty gifties out here.
Nifty gifties.
They're nifty gifties. Who's getting these? We got Kinsey, Chloe. We got Blue Pumpkin Kid. We got Cat King 20. We've got Zoro Gaming. We got Jess. We've got Ty. We have Avery Meets World, Ezard, Lazy Gaming, and Duck Derek. Sarah, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships, putting us exceeding our daily goal by a quick 5x, quick 5-bagger over there. I have to update it because for some reason I can't get it to work, but yeah, Sarah, rock and roll. Let's get some hype in the chat for Sarah, and a big thank you. If you received one of those gifts from her, make sure that you let her know how much you adore her. And mods, if you could drop her command in here so people can go sub to her and watch her draw beautiful characters with giant hats, because giant hats are wonderful. Yeah, Carly, that was scary. So you guys, would you recommend Wonder? My mom's looking for Christmas ideas for me, and I was thinking about Wonder, but I just don't know if I want to spend my own money on it. But if someone else will spend their money on it, and you guys give it the seal of approval, I'll probably ask for it. Isn't it wild that we've done 126 encounters already? 123. This is about to be 126, but this has to be the GOAT when it comes to starter hunts. Like, there just can't be anything better than this one right here. This would have been a game like when I had hard gold, soul silver back in the day. If I would have known that shiny hunting was a thing that I cared about, I probably would have actually done this to start the game with a shiny. And I always love to like think about the fact that there were people out there who probably did start it with a shiny and they had no idea. Yeah, Chloe, thank you for stopping in and saying thank you. Appreciate it when you show your appreciation. That means a lot. You 100%ed it? Okay. I like this. This is fun. So what else? What's up, Rosie? Rosie, still not sniping up those memberships. Good to see you. Oh my god, Sarah, those are so cool. Your life is so exciting. You do such cool, fun stuff. And then sometimes I see videos of people breaking their legs on a ski slope. So it's kind of a mix of all the different things with you. Let's see. Gonna start Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Kyogre, Groudon, and Ho-Oh. Now gonna lurk while hunting. But can I get a first encounter? Ooh, that'd be beautiful. Carly and Razzie are gonna love today's Squirtle. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh. No way! No way. That's insane. That's insane. God. That would have been so hype. Oh my god. That would have been so hype. I'm so sad. Oh, what a bummer. What an absolute bummer. Oh, come on now. The one day that I decided not to do a morning stream and just do my middle of the day. Come on, that's such a bummer. What's up, Ella? Good to see you. Sarah, basically in the morning, every morning, we do, I see. Basically every day in the morning we do Squirtle and Wordle, and for like the first several months, it was always Psyduck first guess. Anti-romantic, don't ever apologize for not being in, don't ever apologize for not being in streams. Especially when you're taking care of things like that. The last thing that I want you thinking about is my stream. Like, genuinely. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for the kindness, but yeah, I don't ever in a million years want you to feel that way. I'm just trying to do something really quick. There we go. Okay, sorry. All right. Yeah, anti-romantic, I'm very, very sorry to hear that, and I hope that you and your family are getting through it as best as you can. I know that that's just an impossible situation, but genuinely, I don't want you to ever apologize for missing my streams. Come on. I mean, these things are not that important. They're important to me. There are some people in here who love it and it's important to them, but I don't want any of those people to ever put life ahead or life behind this stream. That would be just, yeah, too much. Yeah, Razzie, that was good. Razzie, that was good. Also, man, I gotta just get this out there. I like this hunt. Like, I genuinely really love this one. What am I looking for? Where do things go? There we go. That's where they go. What game is this? This is Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Well, this particularly is Soul Silver because I only bought one of them. This is one of the few games that I've paid more for resale than I did for the original. But yeah, I paid 100, I think 120 for this game, which is just absolutely absurd. Didn't know this existed. Yeah, it's a remake of the original Gold and Silver for the 3DS, but it's a super easy shiny hunt because you can actually, for starter at least, because you can actually see the shiny in that screen there. So you get 3 encounters. Now, given the odds are still the original odds of 81.92, it still is pretty expedient when you consider it. So yeah. Lots of green names. This is good. Lots of people are going to be able to join on Friday. Heard people got invited to play part 2 of the DLC. Yeah, I actually think it happened like earlier this year. Or not this year, but earlier this month. Like, I think people are just now able to talk about it. I'm guessing they signed like a life-threatening NDA, if I had to take a guess, and I have a feeling that they are now able to talk about it. I think Nintendo or Game Freak or whoever said, okay, as of this date, you can actually post content about it. Because I was watching a content creator and she was like, I got invited to play the DLC over a month ago, and with over a month before release. And I'm like, well, it's less than a month, so when did you actually play it? And they flew her to New York. So I actually genuinely think that it's possible that they played this a long time ago. And now they can finally speak about it. Think about taking the day off Friday. I'll be hanging out in your member stream. It will be good for me. Dude, I think it'll be a good time. But I think you got to do what heals the brain. That's the most important piece, is taking care of... As smooth as it is, buddy, you got to take care of that brain of yours. Always. Watch this video. How much we have new numbers for the decks, but then say which I can't say. See, that's what I mean. They have a lock and key NDA. Welcome back, Rosie. Curse of having a smooth brain is that things roll right off it. That's it, man. But no, you know, take care of yourself. I need a favor, a music-related one. What is that? Am I to DJ again? Also, thank you to everybody who joined my DJ sesh yesterday. It was a ton of fun. I'll be doing that again. For anyone who doesn't know, I posted a link to my Spotify where you could join in and listen to what I was playing to a bunch of different people. And I DJ'd for over an hour and a half, and it was a great time. We listened to some solid tunes, a couple slap jams, a couple slap bangers, a couple misses, a couple hits. You know, it's just it's a great experience for everybody, basically. Realize I haven't been here in forever. On Friday, what time is your stream? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will probably run for roughly 1 hour and some change, maybe a little more. Depends on how everything plays out the way that I'm expecting it to, or doesn't play out the way I'm not expecting it to. Next has been the chicken noodle soup for the soul the whole time. That was me. What was it? Chicken noodle soup for the teenage soul. I always felt like those books were a big old scam. I always felt like it was Scam City. You have it scheduled for Friday at 10 p.m.? That's because when I scheduled it, my computer was set to the incorrect time. So, with that being said, let's go update this so that it's at the right time. It is now scheduled for the beautiful 7 p.m., which is when it's supposed to be scheduled for. See you guys then. Oops. Yeah, so when my computer got set up, it was set up on the wrong time zone for some reason. I don't know, maybe that's just how the motherboard is programmed, but now it's all fixed. Trying to make a Spotify playlist for my original character, Kiyoshi Potter. Once happy and intelligent girl, but her first boyfriend and currently ex made her become very shy and antisocial. Oh my god, are you looking for emo songs about breakups? Is that what you're looking for? Because if you're coming to me for that, let's do it. Let's do it. What was one of music that would fit her? Oh my god, here we go. Skinny Mean Man by Say Anything. That's number one. Crushing that. That's easy. When I'm getting ready for school, I have no school for the next 5 days. Let's go 5-day weekend. Love that. Skinny Mean Man, Say Anything. That's totally up there for that kind of vibe. No Good by Knuckle Puck. That's a good one. Nick Karaoke Stream. I don't know. That's 1 a.m. You should stay up or set an alarm. It's gonna be so exciting. It'll always be, it'll be recorded as well. I hate that face. That face reminds me of Dorian. Not that I hate Dorian. I just don't know why. It makes me uncomfortable when I see that. Can you drop me a DM whenever? I'm giving you gold right here. You just got to put that together. Skinny Mean Man. Say anything. No Good. Knuckle Puck. I Don't Love You. My Chemical Romance. Heartbreaker. Absolute stunner. Whew. Telling you. Goodbye, My Lover by James Blunt. I love when Michael Scott's just listening to the song preview on iTunes. Why don't you just buy the song? 99 cents. Bye, my lover. All because his girlfriend of 2 months wouldn't go on an all-inclusive trip to Jamaica with him after he sent a Christmas card of his face photoshopped over her ex-husband's face. Oh, I don't know if they'll ever create a more perfect character than Michael Gary Scott. Anti-romantic, take care. Thank you. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you soon, and I hope that the healing process goes all right for you. Really, take care of yourself. The most important thing you can do. That's love. That is. Something special. They said to play something spooky. What are we even listening to? Is this on my playlist? Is this copyrighted? No, okay, we're good. Thank God. Could be in a lot of trouble. What are you playing on the new PC? So far, all I've got is Fart Knife, and I've downloaded Alan Wake, but haven't played it yet. And then I played a little bit of Sea of Thieves as well, but I think I'm going to get myself some Baldur's Gate this weekend to actually break things in. Soundboard check. I don't know, is it working? Sucking on. Oh yeah, she working. Overtime even. Sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog. I think that was loud. Like, it was loud in my ears. I bet that was loud for you guys. Fart Knife, yeah, like Fart Knife, like the game where you build things and then it's like a battle royal. A battle royale Fart Knife. Forgot about this song. It's a beautiful song. Only had to rewind, but got 3 main ones. Thank you. I'm gonna check them out. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It needs to be a little loud. I think it does too. It's got to wake the people up, right? It's like it's an energy check. Are you still going? Are you crushing it? Boom, boom, boom. God, I like this. I wish there were more hunts that were like this. New Scarlet Violet gift. Code Team Star gives level 50 Rev Room Fighting Terra with Iron Head, Poison Jab, Terra Blast, and Swagger. Comes in a heal ball. That sounds neat. Oh, I gotta download Minecraft too. I gotta get into that. Zach, I feel like you would be... I think you'd enjoy D&D. If Sam can, you know Sam is like borderline not all there, and he still likes it. So I think you could do it too. I have a new overlay for the morning streams. I want to get your thoughts on it. What do you guys think of this? This is the play y'all were making a game. What happened? We had one for a while. I love how affectionately you talk about your friends. Yeah. Minecraft background music? Yeah, for sure. What do you guys think of the morning stream? This is my new overlay for the mornings. I got some work to do, I think, with the camera placement, but I feel like it's better. I feel like it like uses the space better. It is less kind of like, I don't know. Looking at it now, I think I still like it. I feel like this will be all right. I'll just fix myself here, and then it just like uses more space and has less white space, and then yeah. But I don't know for sure. I think it's good. I don't know. I like it. Thank you, Carly. And also thank you, Razzie. hate it. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate you. Yeah, Carly, that's what she said. She being you about my overlay, just for the record, just to clarify for all the people out there. Just autocorrect. It knows what's up. Or I guess in this case, what isn't. Professor Elm, I am going to touch a Pokeball, and I am going to see what's inside. Turns out it's nothing. Is Friday involving any multiplayer component? No. If it did, it would be very odd. Bella, I just can't. They're so voluptuous and full of Pokemon. What's my phone battery at? 66? Let's go. Wow, that was the most short-lived CEO firing. Glad Professor Oaks isn't the only one with... Yeah, he's not. I think lots of the professors... They have it. They have that syndrome. Look at Totodile's, like, arms. I know you can't see my arms. They look something like this right now. But, like, it's ridiculous. Rosie's sharing Carly's age. Oh my god. 2 words. What are the 2 words? We're the only people in the world with 3 balls for Pokemon professors? How about that? Must be like a... Must be the prerequisite. Holy flappers. Don't smoke, Nicholas. Don't encourage this behavior. Don't smoke. It's bad. Don't smoke. 690 times we've seen a Pokemon. Which means that we have reset roughly 230 times. Which means we're less than 10% odds. Where's Ebony when we need her? Oh, she's probably sleeping. It's probably really, really late. Any of the 3 you're hoping for in particular? Chikorita is my hope. Totodile is my second. Cyndaquil is my third. Cyndaquil is my favorite starter, possibly from not only this gen, but all time. But I already have a shiny Cyndaquil that I got from hatching eggs, and then I have 2 from Arceus, so I have the full line done. Ideally... I'd like Chikorita. James, I'm telling you, man, when it comes to music for a vibe, especially in the emo and punk scene, I got you. You tell me the vibe, I'll get you a song for it. Love Chikorita, as my autocorrect did. I love Chipotle. I also love Chipotle, so. Got to meet stream because someone came in 2 hours early for an interview. It's like when Michael Scott travels to New York a day early for an interview. Why is he the perfect character? Why do I squint so much when I smile? What's wrong with me? Jeez. Here, now I gotta see if I can laugh with my eyes open. I thought I saw shiny Groudon, but my eyes played tricks with me because the horrible back... Oh, curse the horrible backlight. That's so bad. I actually don't have Prison Mike on the soundboard. That was one that I forgot to transfer over. Gotta get it done. Once asked the Discord if Chikorita is going to be in the DLC, I said, is Chipotle in the DLC and confused the whole channel? Well, I think it's a fair question to ask. Is Chipotle in the DLC? Like, can you go and order a burrito whilst playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the Indigo disc? I was talking to someone today who has never, ever had a burrito in their life. And to me, I think that's strange. Can I Masuda hunt Chipotle? Oh my God, Masuda sounds like a sauce that you would get on your Chipotle burrito. Like, yeah, I'll take the steak. I'll take the white rice and pinto beans. Put a little bit of the pico de gallo on there, as well as some of the Masuda. That's how I'd order it. Just like that. Hey, what's up, Nevigod? How we doing? How's life? How are things going in the life of the Nevigod, huh? I think, so when That Bald Gamer did this hunt, he was over 10,000 when he got his first phase Totodile. But realistically, being over 10,000 is only being slightly over odds. So, not that crazy.
What do you call a fake noodle? An imposter.
Wow, look at that. And he even read it correctly. Thank you so much for the 8 months of support here, Bella. Appreciate ya. Besides being rudely awakened, I'm good. Who were you rudely awakened by? Wait, what did Clocky say? I heed a little? Huh? Bella, that was good. I'm proud of you for that. Oh man, look at the chins. It's like, I can't even fix it. It's like a genetic disposition that I'm just always going to have that second little layer, especially when I go like this. I don't know how else to, I can't really prevent it any other way. It's just part of me. It's just part of my identity. Maybe I'll change my, maybe I'll change my channel to double chin plays. And I'll just do all my streams like this. I just never move from that position. Stop over-analyzing myself. Well, listen, I can't improve unless I look for the things that need improvement. You know what I mean? It's just constant, continuous professional and personal growth. You could just be recording yourself and nothing else. One chins. Just a normal day by the fam? Oh, gotcha. Just do what I do and don't look at yourself. I can't. It's like the most narcissistic thing when I have my camera up because all I want to do is look at myself. Like my eye contact goes right to me because I don't want to look like a fool. It's truly. The fact that I think y'all want to see this mug every day is narcissistic enough. Then for me to be obsessed with it, come on. You know what? Someday, if I die, I say if because there's no confirmation that the first human who's going to live forever isn't me. We don't know that. If I die someday, and turns out that Christianity was the correct religion, which, again, don't know the answer, but if I get there and God's like, listen, dude, you were set to come here, but you made one too many jokes you shouldn't have, and you stared at yourself way too long on stream during the year 2022 to 2023, we just don't, that doesn't fly, and then it's like, oh, all right, cool. And then I get reincarnated as like a rock that can't see anything. That's my punishment. Heard they have an AI for that. You guys see the AI? You want to do it? You want to do the AI for constant eye contact for prolonged eye contact? We could do it. Did that go up? Did that go up? I think it went up. Yeah, it did. Wow, look at that. This keyboard's wild. Mechanical keyboards they're mind-blowing. Like, I always thought mechanical keyboards were just like a fancy thing that people said, but it turns out it's like a huge difference. It's got the nice clicky clacks, nice tactile feel. I can actually feel myself typing. The heck? Got a bush? What the hell? Clocky, do you have to conduct the interview? Or do you just like bring in a cheese platter halfway through to see if they're a little bit peckish? I don't know what you do for work. I like how there's no in between for me. Either you conduct the interview or you bring in a cheese platter in case the interviewee is peckish. And they're 2 hours early, so you probably don't even have your cheese platter prepared. That's probably why you had to dip so fast. All right, this is the 3,000th, or no, my God, 300th Pokemon we've seen today. We're about to look at number 298, 299, and 300. 298, nothing. 299, nothing. 300, nothing. We are on to check number 301 through 303. Is that 303? Yeah, that would be like 383. Thank you everybody for 23 likes. Deeply, deeply appreciate that that overwhelming support that you've distributed to my channel today on this beautiful wasted Wednesday. What's it? Blackout Wednesday? Is that what they usually call it? Whiteout Wednesday? I forget what we used to call it. Blackout Wednesday? Whiteout Wednesday? Something out Wednesday. It's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving where you go get rock and rolled. Get a little Shrek'd. Me and my buddies, we used to go to IHOP every Wednesday before Thanksgiving. We'd go at midnight. We'd go at midnight every single time. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, we would go to IHOP at midnight and we would eat, and it was great. Then that tradition died. Just like those poor children in the Willy Wonka films. Who the heck comes to an interview 2 hours early? That's what I'm saying. I know, Squirtle, the fact that it was a thing and we didn't have it, that's really, it's kind of bothersome. Yeah, like Carly, can you imagine too if that was like the hype that would have happened in the morning? Also, the fact that Bella came in here and said that particularly Carly and Razzie are going to be amped by it, like she just knows she's one of the real ones, and we got to really appreciate her for that. Squirtiddle. Wait, so Clocky, what's the deal with this interview? Are you conducting the interview, or are you just bringing in the cheese platter? Even if she said do the Squirtle, I still would have done Mimikyu Psyduck back to back. But see, Carly, did your favorite Pokemon change from Mimikyu or from Psyduck to Mimikyu? Is that what happened? Because you used to be Team Psyduck every morning, and then it switched very quickly to Team Mimikyu. You and Razzie both on the Mimikyu train. So I'm not sure. I just feel like we've lost our way with Psyduck. The belle of the ball. Don't drop the soap. Don't drop the soap. Michael Gary. How many MGS can we make? References to MGS can we make in one stream? Because right now I feel like the limit is just like increasing. I'm worried that not everybody's name is showing up on my member stream list. I feel like some people are getting cut off. Just watching all the things today. Ooh, nice Mean Girls reference. Psyduck was my favorite when I only knew a handful. Before I played, as soon as I saw Mimikyu, I loved it. Then I learned more, and now it's my fave. Understood. Understood. I could take a look at this member list. I feel like we're just missing some people. I don't want to be missing people. Imagine being that handsome all the time as like a Mimikyu or a Psyduck. I'm there for it, man. Episode is the one with the small TV on the wall. I cry every time, dude. You have to watch the like extended edition of the dinner party episode. It is a life-altering experience. Yeah, see, like I feel like we're missing some stuff. And I don't want to miss stuff. I want everybody to be present, but we're definitely missing some people. So let me see if I can fix that. Like if I speed this up, Pluto, Lazane, Co-Clementine, Akimbo, Arcanine, Dominic. Oh, look at all the people. Yeah, see, like, it's a small list. Why? Why is it so small? What happens now? Yeah, like, look at it. It's only been showing like a handful of people. What's up with that? Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. I think we might need to edit the font size. I think that should do it. I think that should do it. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. I'll fix that later. All right, here we go. We're back. We're back at it. What am I doing? Should have called Jan. Should have called her business Jandals. That's true. Serenity by Jan does kind of lack that, you know, that thing. As Nick Shines, last name redacted. That's I'm just trying to not redact people's names. But so far I'm struggling to do that. See, these are the things that you have to deal with when you're just a insane content creator. Is you have to just try and make everybody happy. Which is what I'm trying to do. Mostly I like to make me happy. I don't know what just happened. We just died. We just died. But we're back. We're back at it. We've made it. We've survived. We're here. Everybody, deep breaths. Wipe the sweat off your brow. We didn't even like lose frames. We just straight up just left. Just straight up gone. I just saw attempting to reconnect. So we just lost some connection. We made it. We're back. We're all right. It's because I was too busy messing around. I just like, ooh. Do, 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 do. Oh my god, what am I even doing? I am just messing things up. Oh. I might even just hide these. I might just hide this for now. We're just gonna hide it. We're gonna focus on some other stuff. Call me background music? You bet. 100%. 100%. So call me maybe. Are we back? Like, everybody's still seeing stream, right? Like, I didn't kill it forever. I don't know what happened there. Very weird. It's such a great song. It's a classic song. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let bygones be bygones, and I'm gonna focus on the thing that's most important, which is doing some checks. We'll get all you members fixed later. I don't know what's up with that. Tell you what, these scrolling lists, man, they try and get you. So what have we done? 351 views today. That's pretty good. Pretty decent. 351 Pokemon Scene. It's a great song. Oh, Clocky, it's very good. You can't hear that either. How much longer are you streaming for? 2 hours. 2 more hours. 2 hours and 3 minutes. I might just go till 2. I haven't... somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours. I don't fully know yet. Somewhere in there. Somewhere in that general range. Are you streaming today, Carly? Are you live? I feel like you are, but I don't remember. I feel like we're usually on Wednesdays. Do you usually go live in like a half hour? I feel like you do. I could be wrong though. I just don't think I am. It's not self-promote. No, I'm just asking. You don't have to promote yourself. I'm just asking, like, hey, are you a person that happens to be going live at some point in time today? Stream died again? What? Oh my God, Keith, I swear if you're doing the thing that you do, where you try and tease me. God, Keith. I deserve it. I put you through a lot. Not today, but most days I put you through a lot. Listen, I get it. Sometimes you need some Guten Pronkens. I feel it. I feel it on a spiritual level. Face was so good. Did it look frozen like the rest of my stream? See, that's what bothers me though, is that it says that I didn't drop any frames. So I dropped every frame because the stream crashed. That is the definition of a dropped everything. Whatever. Whatever. It ain't easy being cheesy. Last. What was your last? Call me maybe background music? Oh, KK Cruising background music? That's it. Yeah. Thinking of replaying BDSP to Shiny Hunt Palkia. Shiny Charm's useless in those games. Yes. Yes. You would be better off playing Dynamax Adventures, in my opinion. Carly, I can't believe you haven't done a Pokemon-themed Animal Crossing Island yet. Like, I feel like it's time for the perfect crossover. What's up, Maddie? Good to see you. BDSP has the worst odds, the worst reset time. Just, like, nothing about it for legendaries makes sense. There's better ways to get them all. I think that, like, I don't feel like I'd be good enough at it. Well, stop that. I feel like it'd be easier and take less time to get a minimum wage job, work for 2 weeks, take that money to go buy a system that can easily hunt Palkia and Dialga. Like, you could probably get a minimum wage job, work enough to get enough to buy a 3DS and Ultra Sun, beat Ultra Sun, and get a wormhole with one of those two and find it faster than you would be able to get it in Diamond and Pearl. Or Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl. That's kind of what my belief system is. You weren't talking about the Pokemon Island anymore. No. But, Carly, I feel like you totally could. I feel like you could design certain villager houses to look like certain aspects of Pokemon. And then I feel like you could put, like, things places. Like, you could easily make a villager's house look like a Pokemart. I think you could do it. Are you talking about that shiny island idea again? No, not that time. Ione would make a good Squirtle. Yeah, you could get like Pokemon villagers, like the ones that are closest to. I think this could be General Pokemon at your service. I think this is a good idea. I stand by it. I got the Dialga Path and DA, but I don't know anyone with Shield. Like, you could actually buy Shield, and you could probably find it faster than if you played BDSP. Ha! Carly, did you see my DM? It was very important, and I don't know if you replied or not. It was extremely important. You did. Okay, you did. Unlike me, you actually replied to DMs at a reasonable rate. I really would love to meet someone who, like... Because you know it has to happen. You know that somewhere out there, somebody got a shiny starter in the original Gold and Silver without knowing it. I'm just got 2841 in Suika? Is it Suika? Or is it Suka? Or is it Saika? Swika? Suika? Did you send it to the person in question? No, not yet. After stream. That will get delivered. How do you even pronounce that? Is it Swika? Suka? Suka? All my runs that feel good end in disaster. I've never had the runs that felt good, but they still end in disaster. I want to play this game. Perhaps someday I will. That's the fruit one, right? The fruit stacking. What was your first ever shiny Pokemon you ever encountered? So two answers to that. The first one that I remember encountering, like distinctly remember, was a shiny Boldore while doing a den with my buddy Dan. We were doing just a raid den, and it was a shiny Boldore, so that was super cool. I remember we were on the phone playing the den because, you know, when it comes to wireless multiplayer connections, Nintendo's like, whatever. But we're playing this, and Dan's like, is that shiny? And I'm like, dude, I don't know what this shiny looks like, but that kind of looks like it is. And it was. And then the other one that I remember is I was at a restaurant with my family playing Pokemon Gold, and I remember getting a Raticate that was different color, like encountering a Raticate that was different color. And I thought to myself, wow, something about this doesn't seem right. And I was worried that my game was hacked because I didn't know how things worked when I was a wee little lad. And so I reset, and that was why. But that would be it. That would be it. Wait, what happened to my stream now? I'm still seeing nothing's dropped on this side. Did it die again? I don't think it died. That would be such a bummer if it did. Like the one time I did see trying to reconnect, which is a total bummer. But now I'm seeing it's all healthy. Oh, so now we're just playing be mean to Nick for no reason. Hurtful. I'm going to ignore everybody. I swear it froze for 15 seconds. Oh. Route 209? You are very good. Holy cow. It's nice that we have this power over him. It's brutal. I have a reason I still wouldn't be mean. Is the reason me? And the reason is you. You're not the first person to be shocked at my knowledge of random video. I mean, it's pretty insane that you can just, like, acknowledge it. Razzie, I can't even begin to imagine what your reason for being mad at me is. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, what are the possibilities? And honestly, there's both so many and so little at the same time that I don't even know where to begin. I don't need a reason to be mean. That's good. My God, Keith. Is that what they call their fans? If you're like a diehard Hoobastank fan, is that what they call you? Just a Hoobaskank? I love that. Love that so much. That's good. They had fans? I think they actually did. I also picture Clocky being in this, like, interview right now, just, like, passively watching this stream. Like, someone's trying to do everything they can to get this job, and Clocky's just like, yeah, yeah. Oh, got him. Got him good. That's at least what I hope. I think I got a copyright for that one. I'm choosing to be mad at the... Well, we're tossing it. We're tossing it back. We're going way back. That was like a year plus. I've since grown. I've grown quite, I don't know. I've woked up. I've awoken. That's true. Hey, happy 900 total views of Pokemon and 300 at odds. No, at third odds. Let's see. Rosie, I don't actually know this one. Yeah, Staff Roll Encore. My goodness. Just on it. Just on it. Never cease to amaze me. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe... Got a shiny Shuckle? Yes. I'm moving past this because I honestly don't know. I don't know how things get demonetized. I just hope that doesn't happen to me. Okay, so how did you get the Shuckle? What game was that in? Was that in BDSP? Can you get in that? TurkGBA says, good luck. Those shiny Johto stars are nice to hunt. Last time I did a quest, shiny Johto star with the best nature. Got a shiny Totodile with adamant nature. Nice, man. Were you doing... You're doing, like this method? Like the resets here? Man, nature 2, that's a grind. Sword while doing random encounters. Nice, man. Shuckle's one of the dreamies that I don't have yet. Same method, nice. Cool, dude. How long did it take you? How many encounters did it take to get that Totodile? Because I don't know what this one's gonna take. Like I said, I saw another content creator go to 10,000, which, as far as I know, that would be about 20 plus hours, I think, to find one. Yeah, Bald went to 10K, but again, 10K is only slightly over odds. That's the other thing. Hefty and I were talking about it this morning, so 10K is not that crazy. I was not over 20K for all three. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. So that would be under odds then. Did you phase, or did you get 3 distinct of each? Like, were you lucky enough to get boom, boom, boom? Got a shiny Indigo and Harkle after 5 resets and haven't touched the game since? Seriously? I was lucky, no phase. Wow, man, the statistical odds of doing what you just did are actually kind of wild. Like, not only the odds of getting it, which would be 1 in 8192, but then the odds of getting the 1 in 3 times is pretty wild. That's pretty sweet. But like 10,000 doesn't really scare me with these, because in a 3-hour stream you can easily get 1,000. You can get over 1,000. In a 3-hour stream you can get 1365. So realistically you're looking at like 20 hours, which is, comparatively speaking, it's nothing. Compared to some of the other hunts that I've done on this channel, it's nothing. I don't know this song. Yo, what's up, Rare? Good to see you. I don't know what song this is either. This might not even be video game music. No, it is. This is Sacred Beasts. So this must refer to something in Pokemon. I don't know what the Sacred Beasts are. Yo, what's up, Inverts? Good to see you. Any jerky today? Did you secure the jerky? Which also sounds like it would be like a Weezer song or a Beastie Boys song. Handful of wild shinies and soul silver. Dang, so you just had good luck in this game and you haven't touched it? Come on. I can't believe that I never owned a 3DS as a kid, or like when it was out, and now I own 2 of them. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. But last shiny Pokemon I got was a Ponyta and Brilliant Diamond. The blue fire is awesome, and I think it looks really good in that game too. I will say that, even though I didn't really enjoy the game, the sprites looked good. The art style was really nice. I'd love to see another game in that kind of art style. Just something that does a little bit more fan service, I would say. No mainly Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Mario, Splatoon, and 5 Nights at Frederick's. So if a song from those are played, I'll probably guess it right. Nice. Soul Silver, you finished. Gotcha. Just Heart Gold with the Cyndaquil. Are you going to trade that up so you can have it with like the stamp from what game it came from? We are 1 like shy of 30 likes. If you have not liked yet and you feel so inclined, let me tell you what's going to happen. Liking once, I'll take a drink of my water. There it is. Here you go. Told you. I don't lie. I don't lie about things I say I'll do. That water. That is something. I have to finish black to trade it up. Not if you have a modded 3DS, you don't. It's very easy. That's what I like about having this. I can trade it into a program, which can then trade it into a different Pokemon without going through any of the stuff. And it's still legitimate, because all the stats don't change. It's all identical. So like if you traded it to me in Heart or into my Soul Silver, I could move it for you into like Ultra Sun, and then I could trade that back over to you. It's so, so nice. Time for a bath. I'm stinky like I want to hear a stinky. A real stinky stinky.
Stinky!
I have a mod, I just didn't know I could do that. Yep, there's a program called PKSM. You can download it, and it is like a full editor. Like you can edit and hack things into the game, which is kind of a bummer that it's that easy, but it also has storage. So what you can do is move something into storage, then you can move it from that storage into a different game save file, and then you can trade it legitimately to bank, and it doesn't change the stats, or it's not like it'll be flagged. It's all legit. It's just like secondary storage outside of bank. It's really, really nice. So yeah, download PKSM, you'll be set. But PKSM does not have a way to like affect shiny odds or anything like that. So I do like that, because then I can't question the legitimacy of anybody who does things that has a modded DS, including myself. The only thing you can do is set it so everything you catch is shiny, which is, I guess, in a way modifying the odds, but it modifies it to 100%, which is kind of like not even fun. Gutsy Garden. This is actually the Busty Garden. That was from Super Mario Galaxy 3, Galaxy After Dark. Evolve into Arceus and Evolve and Arceus have a Johto Hisuian Typhlosion. That would be actually so sick. That would be super cool. You guys never played Super Mario Galaxy 3? Galaxy After Dark? In the Busty Garden? Great game. Top tier. No, but I mean, it'd be cool. Look at my mouse. Isn't it neat? Look at how blue it is. Like, that's like the actual color. The webcam's not even like messing with it. That's like actually what it looks like. Solid. November 31st. The best day. I also got this little keyboard.
Key.
Oops. Look at it. It's all lit up. Isn't that neat? So many neat things. Technology is just wild. I also can set it so when I actually press a key, it lights up. It's reactive. I like it. Carly, like the biggest. The biggest, the biggest, the biggest. I have this feeling it's not going to be Chikorita because that's always the one that we see first. I just like, what are the chances that I turn it on and it's there? I don't know. That'd be so cool. I mean, the chances are 1 in 3, I guess, for which one it is. Yeah, Chipotle. Chipotle Rita. Nicholas, quick! I'm here. What? What do you got? What's 23 times 7? 144? Is that right? Yeah. 164. 161? 161. I'm just dumb. It's 161. Sorry. 161. 161. My bad. That was just me being stupid. That was me focusing on multiple things at the same time. It is 161. Archer, I'm doing great. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I'm just apparently getting math tested. Favorite shiny, mine shiny Rayquaza. That is in my top for sure. That's like my favorite legendary. He's right here. Can't really see him, but he's chilling right there. Favorite is 12 times 12 is 144, 100%. But then Lucario / Lucario and then Ludicolo I think are cool. I like those. Now, why did I have to answer 23 times 7? I mean, I'm happy to do it, but why? I think the quick is what stressed me out. If you're like, Nick, take your time, but answer this, I could probably do it. Didn't we already have... No, we had Cruisin', KK Cruisin', I think, right? Just want to stress you out. Oh my god, so stressed when I have to do numbers in the head. I didn't know or need to know the answer. Okay, something feels entrapping here. I'll say this again. I found shiny Paris in Safari Zone. You can guess how that went. You lost it. R.I.P. 59 minus 2 is 57. Is there a thing with that? Is that a mem? Is there a mem right now that involves that? All right, we are 19 away from check number 1000. 19 plus 1 equals 21. Shiny Seed out, ran out of balls, has to KO it. That's from Vine, isn't it? I thought that was from Vine. I thought that's an old school Vine reference. Mm. 100 times 10 equals 1000. Shiny Geodude reset because of a no faint run. Thought I could go back to the mine and get it back. Nope, I was in primary school. Dang, like, I don't even... Maybe I just didn't play the games exclusively looking for shinies. I know I didn't, but I still think about the fact I probably should have encountered a shiny in all of my playing. But fact, I never did. Kind of blows my mind. Are the flames the same color on Cyndaquil? I think they are. I don't think they change at all, right? I don't think fire just changes color. Don't know this background song. This is another Pokemon one for sure. National Park. They used to be purple in original Gold and Silver. Did they actually? Interesting. That's cool. All right, check number 1000 coming up next. Now, I don't know what happens with my little thing when I move that. When we go to 1000, I don't know if it pushes to the right or if it's going to push to the left. So we'll find out. Only one way to find out. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. All right, so we are into the thousands now. We are into the thousands. And we have about 2.5 hours under our belt to get to 1,000. So to get to 8,000 is going to be about 20 hours. Yeah, 20 hours if I am being absolutely perfect and not focusing in on anything else, which I have failed to do because I got distracted by a lot of nuance today. So much nuance. DMing me. I'm reading it. I am reading the dim. What do we got? Nothing yet, but eventually I'm sure something will come through. Blah-da-da. Oh, okay, that actually is familiar. So that was the shiny? Is that the shiny? What did the original sprite look like? Hey, Clocky, how was the interview? What did the original look like? If that's the shiny, I don't remember. Wild. She left to come back later. Yeah, I guess what does the original non-shiny look like? What's up, JK? How are we doing, buddy? What did the original non-shiny look like in the I can't picture it. Blah-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Just started a new DA hunt on my alternate sword save file for Articuno. On the 13th check, I got shiny Hitmonchan. The next DA shiny legendary I get will be number 30 for the year. Dang, dude. Have you tracked the hours? Or do you have a rough estimate of the time commitment to get 30 legendaries from DAs in a year? And are you doubling up? Like, are you playing 2 at a time, or are you doing individuals? Sent the original? Maddie, you are just the freaking best. What do you got for me? Oh, okay, yes. Yes. Okay, that all makes sense now. It's all coming back to me like Celine Dion and Meatloaf. Sprites maybe from Crystal. That makes sense, because didn't Soul or Silver and Gold have different, like, sprite breakdowns, and then Crystal was the unifying thing? That's awesome. Thank you for sending those. Prokopek Parade. Oh my god, Matty P. I didn't even know Matt was live. Oh, Matt. What's going on? Popped in. Good to see you. Zach, what's up, buddy? Good to have you here. Thank you so much for coming on in. Where's the man, the myth, and the freaking legend? Where is he? What's up, Sax? Good to see you, dude. Matt, welcome in, buddy. Thank you so much. Maddie is so amazing, Ray. That is something I'll echo through the halls of time. What's up, Colt Sakai? Good to see you, too. You guys, thank you for coming in on the raid. Appreciate all y'all being here. all of y'all. Matt, how's stream? How are things? Thank you so much for dropping that Matt link. Please go subscribe to Matt if you have not done so yet. Matt is another fantastic member of this community. Huge support for lots of different people. Has been around a long time. What's up, Cito? Good to see you, bud. Matt, bringing a freaking train of people here. 3 shiny Eevee and 1 sandwich, none on the second one. Nice. How's my week going? Week's going all right. We are doing some resets for the Heart Gold, Soul Silver starters right now. We got 8192 odds, but we're seeing 3 at a time, so the chances of seeing one are actually 1 in 2,777, but that is, resets, I guess, if you want to approach it that way. So we are at just about 300 and something resets. Yeah, Chloe, I'm with you. Matt's great. Seen any shinies yet? Nope, seen nothing yet. Not anything yet. What's up, Moms? Good to see you. Thank you for the lurk raid. Appreciate you. No, Sax, nothing yet. We've been, I'm about two and a half, maybe a little less than 2.5 hours in. So we've been just kind of vibing and seeing if we can get something, but I don't know why I said vibing. I'm mad at myself for saying that. But yeah, nothing yet. You're gonna lurk, Zach. No worries, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on in. Appreciate you. Lurkers are equally as loved. Treat all my stream children the same. I love them all equally. 3 Eevee on 1 sandwich, though. Any marks? Any Carls? I've not been 100% the last few days. Your throat's hurting? Eat a marshmallow. Eating marshmallows helps with sore throats. And if you don't have a marshmallow, that's a whole different story. You should just have one. Carl's Jr. Hey, Valeric, thank you so much, buddy. And thank you guys for the 39 likes. Matt, bringing in the heat, bringing those likes up. Appreciate you, man. You're the best. For anybody who's new to the channel, which I don't know if there is anybody, but if someone came along for a lurk and didn't drop that raid hashtag, my name is Shinies. You can call me Nick. I go live every morning at 7 a.m. and on Wednesdays I go live at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. We do 3 hours on Wednesdays, an hour in the morning every morning, doing some fun stuff. Do marshmallows actually help with sore throats? They sure do. And if you're not a member of the channel, but you feel like becoming a member of the channel, I would recommend doing so before Friday, because we are having our second members-only stream Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be something. That's all I can say. I'm not going to spoil too much. What if you can't have marshmallows? Well, then it's not going to help your sore throat. Why can't you have marshmallows? I don't know a reason why you couldn't have marshmallows, unless I guess if you're vegan or vegetarian, that would be one reason. Probably veganism. That would be my only guess. I'm diabetic. You could probably still have a marshmallow if you're diabetic, right? I thought you can, like, counteract that. I don't know much about it. My name is Friday. Feeding a hippo. Feeding a hippo. Zachary says, I don't know if I should read that. I feel like I shouldn't read that, but I don't know. What's up, Zachary? How we doing? Oh, that wasn't medical advice. I don't know enough about diabetes to say one way or another. I would just assume you can have one. I used to have this friend. Her name was Stiffers, and she was diabetic, and she used to come over to our house all the time, and she was like, hey guys, I have diabetes. And we're like, yeah, we know. And she's like, okay, but if I ever go into diabetic shock, I need you to take one of these pixie sticks, open it up, and shove it down my throat. And we were like, okay. But then we ate all the pixie sticks because they're great. Yeah, Stiffers. That's actually what she's in my phone as, is Stiffers. Straightens? Zachary? I don't know what you're talking about, man. What's going on? What's your favorite shiny? Talk to me about it. Peanut butter and honey sandwiches are the best. My dad was a diabetic, so I'd say no. To marshmallows or to shoving pixie sticks down Stiffer's throat. To be fair, she asked, and we just ate them anyway. And then the one time she came over, she was like, guys, I'm not feeling well. And she was like Stiflers? No, like Stiffers. Remember the episode where Rafi goes down from his diabetes? I do remember that. Wasn't that in the wrestling ring? I think that was like the Brolo El Con... Well, I forget what it was. I don't feel like I should speak languages I don't understand. Probably use marshmallows for low blood sugar. Zachary, I like that otter. It's a good otter. Is that your favorite shiny? Would that be Oshawott? Carly, I feel like you're way too hung up on stiffers. We can have a serious conversation about it if you want. Oh, yeah, that's right, Keith. That's right. Oh, God. Stiffers was great. She's married now. Yo, what's up, Silverhawk? How we doing? 40 likes, y'all. Thank you so much. Today I got a shiny Spiritomb. Nice. That's awesome. Well, okay, so to take it even a step further, there was also a Tiffers. So, Stiffers and Tiffers lived together. They were roommates. And so, there actually was a Tiffers, too. Carly's Pterodactyl X was named Stiffers. Oh, wow. Yeah, Carly, so there was, in fact, both. Mother Goose Fairy Tale. No. Okay, I'll give you the full backstory. So, these two girls, their names were, I don't think this would, like, give anything away. Their names were Sam and Ellie. Those were their two names. And there was one time that we were out at a party, and we got introduced to these girls. And my buddy was like, Ellie, I don't really like that name. I'm gonna call you Tiff instead. And she was like, why? And he's like, I don't know, you just kind of look like a Tiffany. And she was like, okay. And he's like, you know what, I don't like Tiff either. We're gonna go with Tiffers. And she was like, okay. And then we got introduced to her friend / roommate, who was Sam. And he's like, well, you gotta be Stiffers. And so then they became Stiffers and Tiffers. And that's just the whole thing. Like that's still what we call them. They're great. Sam and Ellie, not Tiffany. Yeah, it was Sam and Ellie. So Sam is Stiffers, and then Ellie's Tiffers. We called them the Iffers. And then they got a third roommate. Her name was Kendra. We called her Kiffers. And then they got another roommate. Her name was Brianna. We called her Bree. Not sure we would have been friends in college. I think we would have. To be fair, like, I just want to make sure that this is very abundantly clear. Stiffers to this day is like one of my closest friends. So how many Iffers were there? There were technically 3 Iffers and then one Bree. There were technically 3 Iffers, but Kiffers kind of fell off. We don't talk to Kiffers anymore. I don't really talk to Tiffers anymore either. It's mostly just Stiff that I talk to. She has diabetes. That's the facts. That's what I know about Stiff. She was great. Stiffers and Tiffers, love that band. Didn't you play tambourine for him? I did. You're welcome. We totally would have hung out in the same places, have some mutual friends, but never talk. I don't know. I think that it would have happened. I think it would have. You would have been Carly Miffers. You should rebrand. Your channel should just be rebranded to Carly Miffers. Nick would think you guys are friends and you would be the one who avoided him. That's probably more more realistic, more likely. The more likely scenario. Carly Miffers. Differs, Tiffers, and Carly Miffers. I don't even know if I can dub you an honorary Iffer. If Carly went to the college that I went to, she would have been that British girl that everyone was obsessed with because she exclusively is from the UK. And then they get to know her as a person, and they'd be like, wow, this person's really nice, but sometimes she says mean things and then laughs about it. Cliffers Miffers. That sounds like a children's book. Cliffers Miffers and the Very Bad Thing. Cliffers Miffers and the Very Bad Day. Cliffers Miffers and the Terrible Haircut. Just some, like, I like that. That's good. That's rich. I don't know, Carly. It's good. I don't know how we've done, like, so many encounters today. These are just flying by. Clifford's Mifford's big day out. And then, like, it can just gradually decrease into this, like, really sad story. Clifford's Mifford's declares bankruptcy. Clifford's Mifford's Christmas vacation. God. There's so many other horrible things that could happen to Clifford's Mifford's that I can't say because of my attempts to stay child-friendly. God, what a story. I'm gonna start writing it. $11.25. This is awesome. Can you imagine if the odds for this were $13.65? Just how fast you could just... Clifford's Mifford's takes the streets. That's a good way to put it. Oh, man. That's good. That's good. What's so nice about this capture card is that it also charges my 3DS while I'm playing. Like, what are the odds of that? That it charges via USB-C now. Clifford's Mifford's and the Philosopher's Stone. Can you imagine if we just rewrote all of the Harry Potter books with a character called Clifford's Mifford's and no one took her seriously? You're a wizard, Clifford's. Except for Clifford's Mifford's would be like the bad character. Clifford's Mifford's and the plot to exterminate muggles. Clifford's Mifford's and the Mudblood Hunt. Just the most horrible person. Carly, I don't know why that's the path I'm going down for your character today. Clifford's Mifford's and the Freeing of Azkaban. Oh, man. That's just good. That's just stupid. All that is just, it's just dumb, and I love it. Good lord. I gotta find some copyright-free Christmas music. I think it's time for some Christmas tunes up in these streams. Lake theme, is it? It is. Lake Verity. Verity go to view. Nothing. Come on, I'm feeling it this time. No, we weren't feeling it, Mr. Krabs. We were not feeling it, but that's okay. Someday we'll feel it again. Like Portugal the Man. Well, they feel it still, actually. Reminds me of everybody doing Backpack Simulator. See, that would have been one that I just never did. I would have never even attempted it. I think I would have called it quits way too soon. That was before I really got into the shiny hunting, though. I didn't start streaming or doing, like, actual shiny hunting until I don't know. I think I started with Arceus. I know yeah, definitely Arceus. My first hunt was a Ninetales. Alpha Ninetales. Isn't it wild to think that you guys have also sat here and watched me see 1,161 Pokemon? So we are now a 10th of the way to odds. A little more than a 10th of the way to odds. Pretty good. Way more than a 10th. We're more than an 8th. I'm just being dumb when it comes to math. Yeah, because we are, let's see, what percentage of 8,196 are we? 1164 divided by 8192. We are at 14%. So this hunt is 14% done in roughly 2 hours and 45 minutes. So that's pretty good. I like doing math. Let's figure it out. 2 hours and 45 minutes is 14%. So 100% would be we'll just round it to 3. So 3 hours. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, so like literally 18 hours, 18 and a half hours should be almost exactly what odds would be. So crushing it, y'all. We'll get to odds at some point in time and just hope we don't go double. Let's hope we get it under or at. Let's hope for under, at, or just over. Let's hope for under, at, just over, or slightly more than just over, and nothing more than that. I might actually play this game through. Haven't decided yet. I don't know. I might. Like when I get the shiny, I might play it. Because, like, there's just nothing in this that I can hunt here that I can't hunt anywhere else. Look at that. Who cuts themselves while shaving at age 30 years old? It was a dull razor, though, to be fair. I made a bad choice in razor. A question about your morning hunt. Let's talk about it. What do you got? And then you need to get ready for your stream. BRB, you need food? Go get some Chipotle. Sorry, go get some Chikorita. What's your question? Oh man, my neck just cracked in like 80 places. This is going to be one of those things where you ask me a question, but then you never... Okay, never mind. You said one isn't on a console or something. How does it work? Like, can you transfer the shiny over to a console? Yeah. I mean, like, all the Pokemon that I'm hunting in the morning, they exist in Sword and Shield. Some of them just don't exist in Scarlet and Violet yet. Is that what you're talking about? Or were we talking... I'm confused. One isn't on a console. I'm not sure that I have the information. PTSD, what's up, McVeal? PTSD from this hunt? Hopefully not too bad. One isn't on a console. Well, Chikorita. Gotcha. One's a simulator or emulator or whatever. Oh, no. So one of my things is a console, but it's streamed. So I have custom firmware that allows me to have a program that basically casts my image to my computer. It's just not plugged in using an actual hardware capture card. So it's all still legitimate. It's all still the same game. All of that is solid. It's not like it's a ripped game or anything like that or an emulator. It's just not the hardware capture card because it costs about $300 to do that. So And I don't think I could do 2 at once either. I think I can only run 1 at a time. So that's why the other one crashes so often, is because it's using custom software that's not actually built by Nintendo. And so it doesn't like soft resets. Whereas this is just literally a feed that goes right from my system. So yeah, so it's all, yeah, it'll all work exactly the same. It's a good question though. Like Chem, don't do that. Okay, you know what? You're an adult. You can do what you want to do. I appreciate that. So like Chem, you know how he did like the dual hunts for a long time where he had like the legendary streak going? So he has 2 capture cards in both DSs, but each capture card is made by a different company. So he can actually do it because they use 2 different softwares. Mine, if there's only one person who does it now, so if I were to get it, it would be the same software, and I don't think that there's a way to run that same software twice. So that's why my options are to leave it streaming, which is what I'm planning on doing. So yeah, that's where we're at. 1,200. How about it? 1,200 total encounters. Still don't have Chikorita to this day. McVio, that's the one that I want. But it's probably because it's the one I want, it's not the one I'll get. But yeah, I got really lucky because I wanted a 3DS just to do the hunts on my own. I wasn't even planning on streaming it. So I bought a 3DS, which was I was thinking I was just getting the old 3DS XL. Turns out it was the new 3DS XL, which I then learned I could stream from. So that kind of like got this ball rolling. And then my buddy was selling another one, and he was selling that for $100. And $100 for a 3DS, and it's the one that I'm using right now, and I'll just say the condition is like basically brand new. It was like a steal, so now that's why I have 2 of them. And that's why I decided to, well, for my birthday this year, for my 30th, Mrs. Shiny's bought the capture card for me. So yeah, that's why I get to do those dual hunts in the morning, which is really awesome because it's 300 checks a morning, which is so much faster than doing what I was doing, and we could probably see a lot more shinies. That's kind of the goal. So yeah, that's where I'm at. No, thank you for asking. It's a good question. As you can tell, I love talking about this stuff. I gotta go get a bow tie today for wedding or just for in general. I'm also going to get my my clothing looked at today for a wedding, if that's what you're doing. Nice. My groomsmen are gonna do suspenders, bow ties. I'm gonna be in full suit and actual tie, I think is kind of the plan. I think it looks nice to have kind of that look. I laughed at you because last night I caught Shiny Munchlax by Outbreak and has lunchtime. I know. I can't believe it, man. That's wild. That's wild. Well done. We're all in full suits. Yeah, see, where ours is at the end of June outside, I don't want to put my groomsmen through that. And I'm not buying them, but I'm having them buy clothes instead of rent because I want them to be able to keep something. And so a suit is just a lot. There'll be plenty cold for us. Yeah, like it makes sense. McVio, you should. This is actually like a super nice passive hunt. I think you could do this without like a lot of brain power, which is kind of nice. You just got to not get in the motions because you can very quickly miss one, I think. Yeah, like we're 2 days from July for ours, so it'll be pretty hot. It'll also be really warm temperature wise. Nice. Yeah. No, but I think I'm gonna do that's. I think the plan is, I'm gonna go look at some plaid pants today for the groomsmen. I want to get them something that's like patterned. I always see people do like flat colors, and I think it looks fine. But I also think like a nice plaid with a good color scheme up top could look really nice too. So that's the plan today, is to look at that, and then also take a look at some suits that would mesh well with it. So we'll see. We're all just doing renters. I'm gonna buy the guys Christmas socks. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the When it comes to the rental side of things, I've just rented a lot for other weddings that I've been in. And if I was doing full suits, I would go with rentals because most people don't want to buy a suit. And the suit that you buy from the rental place is never like that good of a suit. But buying some clothes should get them to around or less than, ideally less than the same price. And they get to keep the clothes. And all I would ask is that they get it professionally tailored. So like you use some of the extra money that I'm hoping they'll save to get it tight so that it looks really clean, really tight on the day of is kind of my goal. But yeah. Are you buying them the clothes? No, they can do that. They would buy, if they were renting, they would pay for it. So I'm not gonna, unless it's significantly cheap, but I don't think it will be. I'm guessing it'll still be like 150, 180. That's usually what like rentals go for. So yeah, they can buy it. They can buy it. Thank you to all the people who are hanging out here. We got 19 people chilling in the stream right now. Really appreciate all y'all. Let's do a little roll call. If you're here, drop a little wave emoji in the chat. Let's say hi. Let's see who we got still hanging out. But yeah, nah, not buying them. I did groomsmen gifts. My rentals were like $240 a piece, but that includes like everything. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. That's wild. So like if I have 11 groomsmen though, so 240 would cost me $3,000. That's too much. Ooh, Razzie doing the wave. Love that. Yeah, that'd be way too expensive. I can't drop that much of the budget on dudes. Can't drop that much of the budget on the dudes. All the weddings I've been in, I've had to pay for my rental. I haven't had a single one that's paid for it. For one guy's wedding, though, we used the blacktux.com. It was like you get your measurements, you provide it to them digitally, and then the groomsman, or the groom picks out the clothes online, and then they just ship it to you a couple days before. If it's really, really weird fit, they'll get you a new one shipped within like a day. So you get it a couple days before the wedding, but then you also can get it tailored up to X amount, and they'll reimburse you for it, as long as the tailors don't do any alterations to the clothing. It's actually a pretty sweet gig. And it was cheap. It was like $130 for the rental. So literally almost half price for what you would typically pay at like a Men's Warehouse or Moore's, something like that. Pretty awesome. So yeah. Lots of things though, man. Lots of things. I'm just looking at specific places on these Pokemon. Like I'm looking at the Leaf for Chikorita, I'm looking at the V for Totodile, and I'm looking at, or I guess I should look at the spikes for Totodile. Then I'm looking at the body for Cyndaquil. So nothing. We don't have a coordinator or anything, so it's us and family figuring stuff out. Yeah, I think that like our photographer is going to kind of serve as like a day of, and then the venue that we have also has a person that serves kind of as day of, so we have like a little mix of both without having to pay for it. But yeah, there are people out there who like pay for the full coordinator, which that was not us. But what did your guest count come down to? What is your final number where you guys are this close? I'm assuming that my invite got lost in the mail, which is no big deal, man. Like we probably wouldn't be able to make it anyway, so honestly, don't sweat it. I don't even bother sending another one. We're gonna be kind of all over anyway. So. I don't recall receiving an invite to your wedding. We haven't sent them out yet, so there's still time. You never know. You never know. We're not sending invites till Feb, something like February. Fully decided yet. Doing the virtual invite for people to watch the ceremony from home has made it easier. That's true. It's true. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. I'd probably do it for like grandparents. I was thinking about just putting it on my channel. Might as well make some ad rev. That's such a joke. I think your invite came to me by accident. I don't open people's mail, so I just threw it away. That's really nice. That's really nice of you to do that. Can you imagine if I put my stream on my monetized channel? The church for doing the live ceremony has a Facebook Live. Nice. Can't wait to raid it. Eddie, I tell you what. The two best types of hoeing are this game. Whatever Clifford Miffers is out there doing. Jake Paul did what? He streamed his wedding? Shiny's raid during the wedding. I think we should do it. I think we should raid the Facebook live stream. I will get Facebook again just for that. Shiny's mid-wedding raid. He made people pay to watch his totally legit wedding. Well, it seems like Jake Paul is kind of a clown. But I don't know enough about... I don't really trust people who have two first names. Like Logan Paul and Jake Paul. They're pretty untrustworthy people because of that. Thank God there's not a whole lot of people with the first name Stroganoff out there. It was... see, like, that doesn't even seem like a real thing. That Tana? Is it Tana or Tana? Tana? Mongo? Mongo? Tana Mongo? Thank you, Razzie, for doing what I was thinking. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Why is God blessing me? Moho. Tanamaho. Because sneeze joke. $12.99 coming up on this next one, and then we are over $13.65. $13.65 coming up. What's $13.65 times 4? Is that $40.96? I feel like it is. No, definitely not. Nothing there. On to the next one. On to the next one. Mojo. Mojo. Not an H, you appropriator. Moho. That's how you would say that. Like moho seasoning or moho pork. It's not mojo pork. It's not even appropriation. It's just reading words right. Keith. JK, buddy. I was appropriating. One time I said something I shouldn't have. Razzie was there. He reminded me today. Honest mistakes happen. Sometimes they're insensitive. Other times they're not. Most of the time for me, they are. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Oh, so now you're calling me dyslexic, ableist. Oh my god. Is Lore here? Where's Lore? Just one time? You sure? You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why? One time. I watched a video today. Sometimes I like to watch videos of people getting arrested because I have a messy brain. And I was watching this one, and it always happens. It happens every single time. It doesn't matter what video you're watching. A person, in this case a woman, not always, but in this case a woman, gets arrested. And the police officer starts to tell her, get out of the car. And she's like, no, I'm not getting out of the car. And he's like, get out of the car. You're under arrest. And she's like, for what? And he's like, well, you're under arrest for not having a valid driver's license. And she's like, I'm not getting out of the car. And he's like, get out of the car. I'm going to pull you out of the car. And she's like, you can't put your hands on me. He's like, you're under arrest. And she goes, no, I'm not. And that always happens. It always happens in these videos is a cop will say you're under arrest. And the person who's under arrest will say, no, I'm not. And what's the cop supposed to do in that situation? I thought about this today. Like, has a cop ever in the history of crime, in the history of policing, has a person who is under arrest said, no, I'm not, and the cop was like, shit, you're right, you're not, my bad, and just lets him go? Like, has that ever happened? Nuh-uh. Yeah, it's like the Uno reverse card. No, you're under, no cop, you're under arrest. Like, has that ever happened? I just can't imagine it has. I said a bad word, did I? Oh my god, I did. Oh, oops. That's just my nature. When oops. That's how she goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you accidentally let bad words slip because your nature when you're telling stories is to swear. Taki, yes you do. You'll get a W2 or whatever, a W4. I forget what the US one is, but you'll get one from YouTube. So that's why you should be doing what I do. If you're not doing what I do, and keep record of every single gifted membership you buy, keep record of every single membership you buy, keep record of every single donation you have, keep record of everything you buy with channel money, like a PC, because then you can use it to offset your taxes and depreciate certain things. So like a computer can depreciate over 5 years. So it's really worth it to track, and you can get all that stuff from your YouTube account. It's really worth it to go check all your purchases, because if they've been purchased and you can prove with earned income, which for most of us, you can prove that. It's totally worth doing because it'll offset your tax liability. Now, YouTube doesn't pay me a whole lot. YouTube probably doesn't pay a lot of us all that much, so our tax liability is not going to be very high. But it's still nice to have that fallback to depreciate and offset some of your business assets if you can. Like even things like this monitor, things like my 3DSs, you can actually use your taxes to offset your heat, electricity, and rent for the percentage of your office that or the percentage of your house that your YouTube takes up. Like there's lots of things you can do from a tax perspective that'll really help you. What's up, Shiny Riolu? Congrats on finishing the exams. Get to go on a little break now. So yeah, Clocky, like that's another thing. Like I'm going to count it against my rent. So I stream 8 hours a week, which is a decent part of the time that I'm using this thing. So yeah, tax offsets are really an option if you know how to use them. So that's all. Welcome to Stream Financial Literacy with Shinies. For your first year though, I would highly recommend paying a CPA to do your taxes for you until you learn how to do them, because they will be able to find offsets and savings that you would not be able to find. So that's going to be my recommendation to you, is go and pay for a CPA year one. And you can even offset paying for a CPA. Basically, if you're treating your streaming as a business, you want to be negative or at a zero every year, end of the year, to have the best streaming or the best tax liability that you can. I don't know what this is, but it's a Slab House Jam. This is Minecraft. Nice. Says CBA. Well, if I did, that was a mistake. The other thing to remember is that this does count towards your income. So I don't know what you make right now, but it would be taxed at your, I'm gonna owe close to 5K on taxes next year. See, I always have a return of like $2,000 to $4,000 because I have variable compensation as a part of my job. So I pay a lot more on tax because the taxes on commissions are 50% or 49% in Canada. So my tax liability ends up being way higher that I pay in than what I get back. So then my return is always pretty solid. But you have to remember that depending on what you make, the streaming money might pop you into the next tax bracket, or if you already make enough in that tax bracket, streaming would be taxed on that dollar value or that percentage, even though it's just a smaller part of your income. So it kind of stinks. I usually have a return, but my Arkansas job was W9, so I got set back majorly. Yeah, that stinks. But again, since it was W9, you could totally offset a lot of costs with that. You could have bought yourself some stuff, Pokemon cards, business asset. Mr. Uncle Sam doesn't need to know that you don't require Pokemon cards to be an AD on a set. What does Mr. Government need? He doesn't know anything. This is a vibe. I would listen to this song on repeat for 17 hours if I had to. Thank y'all for the 43 likes. Really, really, really awesome to see that number up here. Missed yesterday's stream of yours because I overslept. That's okay, Peak Fan. Sleeping's nice. Sleeping is a real good. I, last night, went to sleep without watching something for the first time in like a couple weeks, and I got a great night's sleep. I was asleep by 11 o'clock. And I slept all the way through till 7. I got eight full hours last night. Except for at 5:30 in the morning, our cat jumped up onto a windowsill, and there was a leaf on the windowsill, and then we just heard scattering because of a leaf. But it was quick back to sleep. Zero balance like Taco Corp. Go to Taco's truck. Blah, da, 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 ba, da, ba, 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 ba. 1362. All right, so this next one would, in theory, be at 1365 odds. How about that? So that's probably the fastest you can get to 1365 odds. 3 hours. I don't think you can get to that faster. Maybe in Scarlet and Violet. Probably, definitely in Scarlet and Violet, but not too difficult. So that's 6. We are 1/6 of the way to odds. So yeah, 18 hours. Cool. Cool. I like that. That is, it's good to know. We're in good shape. One-6 is a beautiful thing. What's our poll looking like? We got lots of Totodile fans. Chip Dorito's pretty close. Cindelopper's down there. Not bad. All right. Wow. That would hurt me. Oh, that one, like, I felt that in my back. I started going back to the gym, which I think I've brought up like 8 times because I'm just that guy who has to bring up that he's going to the gym. Wow, what an annoying person I must be. Never mind. My muscles are sore for an unrelated reason. 5,000 is a lot. For taxes? Yeah. Pretty brutal. That's the thing a lot of people don't realize is that you can go to your HR department if your company has one, and you can say, I'd like to adjust my tax withholdings so that I don't have a tax return or I don't owe. And they can do that for you because really taxes and tax returns are just what you failed to pay or what you paid too much on. So a tax return, I'd rather have the money now, and I'd rather not wait till the end of the year to get this sum of money that the government sits on and could easily keep because they don't technically have to give you a tax return. But on the same side of the coin, I'd rather pay what I need to in the moment as opposed to having a huge liability at the end of the year. So go to your HR departments. You guys, I'm giving you professional advice. Go to your HR departments and say, I'd like to optimize my withholdings so that I don't have a tax return or have to pay anything. And they will say, yes, we can do that because we know exactly what we pay you, right? It's easy. Now, Matt, your situation's a little different where you're doing some W-9 work, where you're being contracted across different places. They might not be able to adjust your withholdings, but if you have one job and nothing else, go to them and tell them adjust my withholdings. Get it done. More Minecraft vibes. This is the best album on this whole playlist. Is check withhold extra from each check that way. I could... Yo, what's up, Jor Manfin Griffin? Thank you so much for the sub and the little party. That was a great time. Happy that we just got to have that moment together. Ooh, triggered the vertigo a little bit, but totally worth it. So, Jor Mandan, if you're here, say hi. Appreciate the sub. Usually work on payroll through my union. Gotcha. Withhold extra from each check, that way I get a beefy return. But why? Because the government doesn't have to give you a beefy return. The government doesn't have to give you anything. At any point in time, they could say, oh, actually, our effective tax rate went up, and we're just going to prevent you from having to do it. They don't owe you that return. You should be keeping your own money. You should not be giving the government $1 extra, because then they spend it on dumb stuff, and then they say, oh, sorry, we can't give it to you. No, sir. Not me. Not I. Not I, said the fly. Came from Matt Ray. It's awesome to be watching Shiny Hunt. Jormanin, love to have you here, bud. Thank you so much for the sub. Hopefully we see a little bit more of you. 1 year I owed like 500 on my taxes. That's why I started doing it. See, but did you get a raise that year? Or did the tax rate change? Government, man. Government's out to get you, man. The man's coming for you, man. Oh my God, Eddie, thank you so much for the subscribe there, buddy. Really appreciate you. Get a little dance party, a little bit of hello, a little bit of Coach Beard doing the dance. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. It's just a beautiful way to get the people involved. It's a beautiful way to give me whiplash. Whew. I just came to say hello. Oh, thank you, Clocky, for that. Thank you for it. Appreciate you, buddy. Got to run for a bit. Hey, Matt, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Appreciate you. I hope those errands are handled faster than Squidward's. So, thanks, dude. We'll talk to you in a bit. Drive safe. Be safe. Enjoy that probably beautiful weather. We are going to do 1,000 checks today. That is insane to think about. Like, we are easily going to do 1,000 checks today. We are only 40 encounters or 40 checks away from doing 1,000 in a stream. Find me another thing that you can do that with. You just can't. You just can't. I can't think of another thing you could do 1,000 checks in 2 hours and 15 minutes. Doesn't get much better. Actually, what is it, Carly? Tell him. You ain't even gotta tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him. You ain't even gotta tell him, don't tell him. You guys remember that song where they didn't say you ain't even, they said you ain't even? Razzie remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Don't tell him, don't tell him. You ain't even gotta tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him. I actually love that song. You remember the song Gas Pedal? Slow down. Grab the wall. We go like you're trying to make that ass fall out. What a song. My goodness. Gas Pedal. God, that was jam. The Barbie song. Classic. Keith, now that I know that you can play music and sing, you should take the Barbie song and you should put it to piano and release it as a short. And it could just be called Playing That Song from the Barbie movie. Oh. Gasolina. I don't know why Temperature by Sean Paul is still like a song that people listen to. I don't get it. I never thought it was good, and I still don't think it's good. But like, people go hog wild over that song, and I don't know why. Shauna Paul. Keith, the fact that I read that and I hear Sean Paul maybe does express that maybe it is a catchy and good song. I guess catchy and good are two different things. They don't have to exist together. They don't have to be synonymous. What does Sean Paul say after that? Because I always heard saw me guzzling. See, that's the thing. I believe it's I've got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm. Some me give it to. Is that really what it is? Saw me guzzling. I can hear that too. Have you guys ever seen like the video where they talk about the song Glocky, I was just gonna let it go. But you just refused to give it. Have you guys ever heard the song Live Your Life by T.I. featuring Rihanna? What's up, Rianne? We are just talking about music and lyrics and Sean Paul. Andrea's so sick next to me and I'm giggling about temperature by Sean Paul. No, it's Razzie spelled Sean wrong. Okay, is anybody going to answer whether or not they've heard the song Live Your Life by T.I. featuring Rihanna? I feel like that's a very straightforward, simple question. What's up, Artie Stallion? How we doing? Oh, man. Okay, so we've heard that song. So there's a part of the song where Rihanna says, so keep on chasing that paper, so live your life, hey, and then she says, because I'm a paper chaser. But if you listen to that song and in your head, you're thinking that she's not saying, because I'm a paper chaser, but instead she's saying, because I'm a big, and then a word that starts with a letter F, and then S word that describes a promiscuous woman, you will never hear the song the same again, because that's all I can hear. And if you think I'm crazy, I'm not. Go listen to that song and listen to Rihanna say, because I'm a big word that starts with F, promiscuous woman that starts with S. You'll never hear it another way. No, Carly, I'm telling you, you got to just do it. You have to go listen to it. You have to listen to, and you have to think of it in your head, and you'll be like, oh my God, Nick is right. He wasn't making up. He wasn't doing a fool. Oh, Razzie, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have to trust me on this, because I didn't believe it either. It was a YouTube video, and they're like, okay, now think of these words, and now listen to it. And you're like, yeah, there it is. And now I can't hear the song with the real lyrics. It doesn't, my brain doesn't do it anymore. It's kind of like, remember there was that thing where it was like, we're going to play a sound bite, and you're going to think of two different things, and you're going to hear it say both. It's the same exact story. I forget what that has a word. Rianne, how's life? How you doing? How are things? We are just talking about the silliest of sillies right now. My goodness. You love Peter K's misheard song lyrics. That's what that. Okay, so that is what it was. Like this video I was watching, they referenced Peter K's misheard song lyrics. So I'm there for it. I'm there for it. Brooke dropping LaFreak. What's up, Brooke? Good to see you. How is your life? How are things? What are you cooking? Mrs. Shiny's made rainbow bagels the other day. They were wild. I'm going to put a picture of it up on the camera. They looked like this. They look like that. They taste pretty good. So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye to you and you. And McDazzy's here too. What's up, McDazzy? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for stopping in, Sir McDazzy the Snazzy, coming on in. Look at you guys. Look at you all coming in here, seeing if we're gonna get a starter and not having it. You didn't tell me she made that. I wouldn't have commented on their girth. You did. You went right to girth. But yes, they were made, in fact, by Mrs. Shinies from a kit. So I think the kit also drove a lot of the girth issues. But you know, sometimes you just have issues with the girth, and you can't do anything about it. My youngest got the flu again, so we have to stay home for Thanksgiving. Oh, man. That stinks. Where were you going if there was no flu? Where was the destination? Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum. My sisters and then my mother-in-law's. Nice. That's a bummer. Well, I hope your youngest feels better, because it also probably sucks for them having the flu. And then having to miss Thanksgiving, which is obviously a fun time because you get to eat a bunch of good food. And knowing your origins, I have a feeling that the food that you guys eat is very good. So, decided to cook us a small dinner here. You're something else, man. See the video of the girl getting arrested for DUI and keeps telling the cop she doesn't trust men and she's anxious so he can't arrest her? And did he say, oh, okay? I feel like I did see that one, actually. Like I said, I'm a D-gen and I love watching people get arrested, so possibly. No, I'm thinking of something different. I'm thinking of a Reddit story of a guy who was on a flight and he was seated directly next to a girl, and the girl was assaulted and felt threatened sitting next to a guy on the flight, and so she asked the guy to move, and the guy's like, no, you move. And then people got mad at him, and he was like, was I in the wrong here? And overwhelmingly Reddit, the hive mind that it is, said, no, of course you're not in the wrong. That person should know that if they buy a ticket on a public flight, there's a chance, a 50% chance they're going to be sat next to a man, so that's kind of on them. And for him to have to feel like he has to sacrifice his seat? Like, sure, could he have been more polite and been like, yeah, like, if there's a woman who's willing to switch, I'll do that? Yeah, he could have, but he also chose to make a stink, which, it's his right to make a stink. It's all of our right to make stink. That's what I said. Like, if you know that you know this about yourself, you should be accommodating that for yourself, not expecting others to accommodate it for you. Again, could there have been a little bit more consideration, a little more courtesy? Of course. There always can be in a lot of those situations. But yeah, NTA, that's it. But that's kind of where I was at. Like, nah. It's a tough situation, and I'm sorry that she feels that way, but she has to also, like, take care of home. She can't expect other people just to fix that. But yeah, Keith, send it my way, though. I love a good person getting arrested video. You're under arrest. No, I'm not. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah. There you go. See ya. Take care. My bad. Wow, according to my my OBS, I am taking up 0% of my CPU to stream right now. That is just a freaking game changer. I was at 14%, which is still not a lot, but it's enough. All right, this is check 98, 99, and 1500. 1,500 encounters of these things are going to be under my belt by the end of this next little roundabout here. Is it fall colored? No. Is it blue? Kind of. Is it maroon? No. Fun. That was fun. I don't really know. I don't know if I call that maroon. That's like straight up brown. You weren't even there, Your Honor. How would you even know? Get out of here, Your Honor. You don't know things. You weren't even there. Decided to make honey maple turkey breast and a small glazed ham for sides, doing green bean casserole and sweet potato crunch casserole. Nice. Hey, Razzie, take care, man. I hope you're feeling better, dude. I hope Andrea starts to feel better as well. Fighting off sickness is always a... I don't know what I was going to say. I actually almost said a beluga whale, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but... That's an unfortunate type, but depending on your pronunciation. I've heard it before. Heard it. I'll hear it again. Take care, man. And cookie butter pie for dessert. You and this cookie butter. I feel like I want to take credit for getting you on that cookie butter train. Cookie butter's so good. Brooke, have you looked up the app Too Good To Go? Does it exist in your town? I've told many a person about this. It's an app where all local businesses that want to get involved in it can list certain surprise boxes, is what they call them. And then at the end of the day, or at a specific time that they designate, people can come in to pick up food that they have left over that they would have otherwise thrown out. So the example I always give is there's a delicious bakery around here that makes the most delicious donuts that I've ever had in my life. And every day they do 3 surprise boxes, and it's a half dozen donuts that would normally cost 3 times the value. That's the whole thing. It has to be worth 3 times what they listed for, and you can go pick it up. So like those donut ones, there were 5 available today, which is kind of cool. Maybe Wednesday's a slower day, and it's a half dozen donuts for $6, and it's really awesome. And it supports local businesses because they don't have to throw out stuff and waste stuff. It helps with food waste in the area. Yeah. We've been on it. Like tonight, we're getting some food from a Mexican market. So there's, you know, they do like a lunch and a dinner service. And so the lunch service is over, and then we go pick up the excess that they have that's been safely stored and it's good to eat, that sort of thing. And it costs us $4.99, and then they have to give us at least $15 worth of stuff. So it's really awesome. We've been all about it. We've been on it. And every 10th box that you get, the 11th is free. So we are on box number 8. So we got 2 more to go. Will you allow me to be blessed by Stinky? I think we can do that.
Stinky!
You've been blessed. Consider yourself blessed. But yeah, Brooke, you should check it out. It's really good. It seems like bakeries, grocery stores, and like takeout places tend to have the most. Like we got some Chinese takeout, and it was like $4.99, and they gave us 4 spring rolls and then a full thing of beef and broccoli. It was good. They try and throw every trendy TikTok word. Dude, that's my favorite. Food waste does make me sad. Well, this will help you prevent food waste one little surprise box at a time. Now, sometimes you're not going to get the best of stuff. We've been to one where the bakery, the food was only okay. And we probably wouldn't not only go there again, but probably wouldn't get the box. But then we also got a thing this weekend. And here, Brooke, let me show you this. What's up, Chris? How we doing, man? So, Brooke, this is what we got this weekend. Okay. So in here, we have 2 peanut butter cookies, a cheesecake, blueberry cheesecake brownie square, a lemon bar. It was like this puff pastry that was stuffed with raspberry and buttercream filling, and then like a coconut raspberry bar, and then it was a like salted caramel cupcake, and then a Reese's peanut butter cup cupcake. That was $6 Canadian, which is the equivalent of $4.50 US. Now, it was probably either their end of the day stuff. We think the cookies and the squares were like the miscuts, because some of them had like the darker edges. They might have been corner pieces, or some of them were kind of cut a little awkward. But that was $6 is what that cost us to get that thing of dessert. Doing amazing on my Thanksgiving break. Just moved into my dorm. Nice, man. It's a good thing. So yeah, that is the app. Gives us the ability to have those wonderful things. Isn't that neat? That's what I love about it. I've gotten to try so many places that we've always been like, that might be good. But now we don't have to go and spend a ton of money to find out if it's good. We can just go buy it, get one of their surprise boxes, and say, yeah, we'd go there again. Like, I got some Latin food this weekend from one, and it was just, I got there, and they literally put together a burrito bowl with some leftover stuff. So I got rice, I got beans, I got some steak, I got some chicken, put in a bowl, and I came home and I tried it, and it was exceptionally good. So now I want to go back there and actually get a full meal, because I bet fresh, it's even better. So yeah. Hefty doesn't like this app. We get in fights about it. Hefty and I don't fight about much, but we got in fights about that. Asky Kofser, you're being a white man. Oh man, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a top tier arrest video. Sorry, I had to look at my phone. Just some huge news just happened at work. It's bananas. Some Banana Land stuff. Wild. Let's see, we have just about half hour or so left of stream. We should be able to get a decent amount of checks, I think. Probably another 200 some. A little less. I don't know, we'll see. We'll end when the time is right. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. No stores in your area do it? Dang. I was hoping that they still would. I didn't know... it seems like it's not quite in rural areas yet, so I don't know how rural that you guys are. I bet there's a lot in New Orleans that do it, but the other thing is you can suggest businesses to start getting on it too. Like you can suggest like, hey, this business would be really good at that, or they should be contacted. I think it's relatively new because the longest that I've seen someone on the app that's been doing it is 6 months. So I don't know. I don't know how long these things have been going for, but it's a cool platform. What's up, Mr. Wolf? Good to see you, buddy. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da. You know the rules, and so do I. What a song. I mean, just top tier. I'm winding yarn, and because I'm unhinged, I bought more. Ooh. What are you yarning? Is yarning the proper term if you don't know if someone's knitting or crocheting or sewing? Can you just say, what are you yarning? A bookshelf filled with yarn? Well, I guess you gotta have options, right? You gotta have all the different colors and stuff that you might need. I guess that's not that wild. Give you up. Yeah, like, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to have more. You never know what color you'll need. Y'all, we are 2 likes away from 50, which would be an awesome milestone to hit on this midday stream. Kirk rolls his eyes when I buy more. Listen, as long as you're using it, that's the thing. Like, if colors are just sitting there, that's a different story. But if they're, like, rotating, if you're using different ones and you're buying new stuff to refill, come on. And get really good at it. Start to sell it on, like, Etsy or Facebook Marketplace. People would buy homemade stuff. They have, like, entire markets dedicated to that stuff. This project's lined up that these yards are going to be needed for. See? There you go. You said, or like I said, it's not just sitting there. You're doing something with it, which is a totally different story than just having something sit and do nothing. I would understand someone's frustration with yarn that just sits and does nothing, but it doesn't sound like that's the case, so there you has it. what is a chikorita? Like, what creature is a chikorita? This is the question that I have. When I make this cute hungry caterpillar toy, I'll send it to you. It's adorable. I like that. I love the hungry caterpillar. Is it the very hungry caterpillar? Is it just the hungry caterpillar? I don't know. I love that book. I too am a hungry caterpillar. Nothing here, nothing there, nothing anywhere. On to our next one. 1590. 1,590 encounters that we have knocked out today. Ooh, we're at 59 likes. Thank you. Whoever is going to be number 50, you're going to have my undying eternal gratitude. Enchanted Creeper Gaming, what is going on? Thank you for the lurks. Hefty, good to see you, buddy. Hefty, we are at 1,593. We have done over 1,000 and over 1,140 encounters today. How wild is that? Good. Thank you for sussing out that math with me earlier, my dude. It was bothering me deeply, and I'm glad that we were able to come to terms with why it was bothering me. 52 likes now. Thank you guys so unbelievably much. Generously dropping those likes and coming in and viewing this stream makes me extremely happy. Appreciate all y'all. Hopefully we do something good here. If there's anybody new to the channel, anybody who hasn't been here before, anybody who's hanging out, feel free to subscribe if you feel like it. Feel free to come back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. if you feel like it. Or if you just feel like stuffing that little belly of yours full of turkey tomorrow, you do that too. Listen, the possibilities, they're endless. They have no end. They're like a Mobius strip, which is also the name of a club that Hefty wanted to open that was both science themed and for the adult brain. Last message. I am like number 50. Well, I guess your eternal gratitude is now, my eternal gratitude is now yours. Enjoy it. Enjoy it forever. Enjoy it 5 ever. Just something different with your face today? I did. I shaved. And I cut myself from the shaving, not just like in general. But yeah, shaved my beard. Brought it down. It was a little bit, it's not fully gone, but it was getting to a point where I just don't always like it at that point, and sometimes I just have like a motivation to get rid of it. Then FD, I don't know. From there, I do not know. Wow, lots of 5s. 15 viewers, 15 new members, 5 chat rate, 151 views, 15 average view duration. Lots of 1.5s. That's what your face, that's what I look like when I'm not an inch tall. Oh God. For better or for worse? I guess is the question. Oh man, my shoulders hurt. Handsome lad. Oh, I can't be mad about that now, can I? It's simply impossible. It's impossible, but not improbable. Hi, Kirk. Yes, we do. We do, in fact, support things that are real. If you're looking for the is real support stream, it is. We do support real things in this stream. So yes, this is where we support real things. I made a joke in Chem Nation stream today, and I thought it was very funny, and it was very vague. But Cheese took offense to it, and it upset me because I think he deleted the message. I think that's how it went. I might have to have a stern talking to with Mr. Cheese here, because it was a good joke. And I'll repeat it now for all of you. I said, Joe Biden was told that 4 Brazilian soldiers were taken hostage in the current conflict. Didn't say what conflict, just expressed a conflict. Very clearly a joke, very clearly a very blank setup. And then when Joe Biden was told this, he responded with, how many is a Brazilian? Now this is a joke that goes all the way back to the days of George W. Bush. We're talking this is an 04 joke. And Cheese was like, Nick, come on. And then Chem was like, making light of a situation, but I'm sitting there going, now come on now, I didn't say what conflict, I just said a conflict. Your brain goes wherever it wants to. So I got some words to have with Cheese, mostly to tell him good job being a good moderator and get rid of jackasses like me. Casualties in the Brazilians, that's exactly it. I think it's a hilarious joke. It's a quality joke. You could replace it with any old politician and it would still work. It's a pretty good joke. I stand by it. Wish you an awesome time and hope you get your shiny Totodile. Ooh, you want me to get the Totodile? Well, I appreciate it. Jorman, hey, thank you. Jormanfin Griffin, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. It was fun being able to do a little dance party there. I don't date women from China because that's a very big red flag. That's a good one. Keith, I tell you what, you have some liners. Liner, 49er. It's just top tier. I almost tripped walking while laughing at that joke. That's what I'm saying. You can replace it with anybody. It doesn't have to be Joe Biden. It could be anybody. It could be Donald Trump. You can be Hillary Clinton. It can be Harambe. RIP. I thought you were shiny hunting for no. We're just shiny hunting for whoever comes up. I ideally want it to be Chikorita. Totodile's close second. Cyndaquil is the back end. Just because I already have it, not because it's not favorite. It's kind of like Grape Snow Cone versus Cherry Snow Cone. Both are favorites. Just one's a little more favorite. Want to know the perks of dating a girl from Sweden? If you could tell it to a child, then yes. If you could tell it to a child who comprehends, the flag is a big plus. That's a good one too. My goodness. It's a great joke. 1,650. We've done 1,200. We've seen 1,200 today. We've done 400 total resets. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now I understand better. Have an awesome time. Hey, thank you so much. I hope to see you again soon, and hopefully we get the stream or with the shiny in your honor on this stream. Appreciate you, man. Excited to have more Jormanfin. Do you know what's found in the kitchen, Nick? I'm assuming knives, utensils, plates, various cooking items. Honor? I hardly know her. I'm honor, Your Honor. Is there a way when you're playing games on the 3DS to make the menu, or to make it like expand to the size of the full menu? I'm guessing there's not, but I genuinely don't know when you're playing DS games if there's a way to expand it. Me, you can find me in the kitchen. You can find me in the kitchen most of the time, too. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. How does that song go? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Strumming on the old banjo? Is that how it is? Are they strumming on the old banjo? Is that what they're doing in the kitchen with Dinah? Because if I was Dinah, I'd be pretty annoyed. Like, grab a bowl. Thank you for being the ADHD fodder I need today. Well, first off, fodder, I hardly know. Or second, I can always be your ADHD sounding board. And now I have so many police videos to watch. You're under arrest. No, I'm not. Oh. Kirk, have you ever arrested someone and they said, I'm not arrested? Like, have you ever said you're under arrest and they said, no, I'm not? And you're like, oh, well, shoot, my bad. Banjo in the kitchen? That's what I'm saying. I get to watch Kirk's body cam videos. Ooh, is that all public record? Like, could you do a stream of just Kirk doing body cam videos? I would totally watch that. I would totally watch that. But I feel like you can't do that. But maybe you can, I don't really know. I would assume it's public record. Especially for things that don't have, like, ongoing court cases, I would assume that that's, like, things that you could... Well, you'd have to FOIA it, right? Wow, Kirk, that's, like, I don't even understand. Wouldn't it just be smarter to be like, yeah, man, here's what's up? I don't really know, but I feel like every single time I've seen people... I know, dude, it's empty. The stream's almost over. And then the real stream starts. I always feel like the people who, like... end up being the most okay when being arrested are the people who are like, yeah, this is my situation. Unless they did something really bad, then of course lawyer up. But like, if you've done a small traffic stop, I think, like, if you just admit, like, this is what I did and I'm sorry that I did it, but maybe not. Maybe the way to go is just be like, I'm not talking, dude. I'm gonna get my lawyer for this 5 over. I don't want to know, nor does stream. But we can all imagine together at one time. That would be horrible. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat a banana or something. I don't know what. La da da. Brooke, I think that we knew that. We've known that for a while. I've known that longer than I'd like to admit. All right, what do we got? Nothing, nothing, and a big old fat nothing. We're going to be doing this on Wednesdays for the foreseeable. I got pulled over going 80 into 55, and the cop wrote me going 65 because I told him I'm an idiot who got too into the new Black Keys album while going downhill. I mean, that's honest. That's honest. We've all gotten a ticket because we were listening to the new Black Keys album. I know I haven't, but I think most of us have. All right, let's see. We'll get to a nice round number here. I don't know what we'll get to. I'll have to see what's divisible by 3. Must be nice. I got pulled over and stopped and ticketed in the town where my parents worked for the city that I got arrested, or not arrested, but pulled over and ticketed for. And they were like, "Oh, is this your dad?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, nice. I like him." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Not gonna help me?" And it was no. It was a no. They were not gonna help me, which I think is a good cop. McDazzy, nifty. You snazzy.
Oh, nifty. Them nifty gifties.
They are nifty gifties indeed. Who is going to be able to join us for our members only stream on Friday? We got Blorbinator, we got Avatar, we have Caleb Buys, we've got Trash Can Man and Scoobs J Ballin. Nice. Thank you so much, McDazzy. Let's get some hype in the chat for McDazzy gifting those 5 membies, giving people an opportunity to come hang out Friday night for something that has never been done on my channel before. And potentially, depending on, you know, the outcome, will never be done again. Many people don't know we can choose to write them or not. It's 100% our discretion. I always write a ticket if they lie to me or say, no, I wasn't. Like, okay, you call me a liar. I always assumed that the police officer in question has the discretion as to whether or not they can write you a ticket, which is why it's like, if you're not committing a major crime, not to say that, like, crimes, there's not bad crimes, and I mean, there are bad crimes, there's good crimes. Not to say that that's not the case, but I feel like if you're like, hey, yeah, this is what I was doing, and I just feel like your life's going to be a lot better. Be easier, but I don't know. Again, the thing that I don't like about run-ins with the police, and which is why I try and avoid them, is because police officers at the end of the day are humans. Humans have things that are going on, and just like I carry some stuff in my personal life into my work, I think it's entirely possible that some police carry things in their personal life into their work, and that's kind of a scary thing considering that they are the ones that are enforcing the law. Now, do I think that's overwhelmingly what happens? Absolutely not. But do I think that the potential exists? Yep. So if I'm on the other end of someone who's having a really rough time in their personal life that's doing that, I don't think I want to be the one that's messing around. That's kind of where I go.
Heck yeah, _let's go. Always forget about these.
Thank you so much, McDazzy, for 8 months of support, my dude. Come on, that's fantastic. The day I get pulled over by Kirk is the day I get into a pursuit. I'm driving off. Nice. What's up, Luna? Good to see you. But yeah, like that's the only thing that I kind of think about is like I just try. I mean, it's every profession, right? Though it's not just police officers. If you go to a grocery store and someone's having a terrible day, I'm gonna just try and treat them with as much respect as I can, because I'm sure that they don't want to be at work just as much as I don't want to deal with them not wanting to be at work. It's kind of a weird shift, you know, but we make it through. We do it. Luna, it's good. We have done a lot of resets today, like a significant amount of resets. We are at almost 1,300 today alone. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I just choose to treat people with as much respect as they treat me with, I guess. So reciprocal respect is easy, but if I'm ever in a position where I'm in some doo-doo, you bet I'm going to be respectful. Hunting Cobalion and Sword, nice. Or Cobalion, I guess it depends. That's a really nice hunt. Are you doing the picnic method, or are you doing like actual resets? They're very close. I found the picnic one to be slightly faster, or slightly slower, but it's a little bit more involved, so kind of fun to like keep your brain active. And it's just nice being like right there. Cobalion. Cobalion. Could be. It could be Cobalion, but it's probably not. I like to say things wrong. It's just kind of a thing that you do, you know? Let's see. 31... 45? I don't know if I'll get... I don't know what number we'll get to. That's a good stopping point. 31. 15 would be 36. Can we get to... No, we can't get to 50 either. Actual reset's nice. That's how I am. You respect me, I respect you. It is. It's that easy. And some people say it ain't easy being cheesy, but I sit here and I say, you know what? It sure is. Try the picnic for another hunt. I did the picnic for Terrakion, found that in 152, and then found the other two doing wormholes. But the picnic just... Or no, I was... Yeah, I was doing picnics. Yeah, I was doing picnics. What are the odds for this hunt? What are the odds? Never tell me the odds. We're at 1 in 8,192 for the individual mons, but we are at 1,277. 1,000, no, that was dumb. 2,777. My goodness, my brain is just a fried egg that got flipped. But yeah, So far, if you take that number down there and you divide it by 3, which would be the equivalent of 560, that's how many total resets we've done, which would be at the 2,777 odds. Whereas the full number that you see there is at the 1,892 odds. So we are at 1,743 of 8,192 when it comes to total cumulative odds for the hunt. All these numbers confuse me. They confuse me too. But I'm glad that we were on the same page because it was really breaking me down. So what's my nearest, like, 5 or 0 multiple of 3? Are we 6? We are 16 away from something, so that's not going to be it. I only have, what do I have? 3 minutes? We might just have to wrap this up here on a really odd, awkward, uncomfortable number. Bummer. Nothing there. Oh no, 1755. That's probably where we'll end. We'll just do 3 more, and then we're going to go on a little raid ski. We'll probably just do 3 more. I think that probably makes the most sense. That's probably our smartest. That way I'm not getting anything too insane here. Okay. Alright, we'll do this. Whenever I'm surprising my nephews and going to Disneyland for a few days, that's so fun. Come back Thursday, that's gonna be so nice. Few days at Disneyland, nothing better. All right, no Chikorita, no Totodile, and no Cyndaquil. We are at 1755 resets, and nothing has happened. We're gonna go on a raid. We're gonna go visit a good friend of mine. We are going to go visit a good friend of mine, so we're gonna go see Carly. Carly was here. She spent a lot of time with us today, and so we're gonna go see her. So we're gonna go make sure that you drop this hashtag, this raid tag. We're going to go with the Cliffers Miffers raid, just like that. Hashtag Cliffers, hashtag Miffers raid. That's what we want to drop to Carly. Carly's playing some Animal Crossing right now, doing a villager hunt. So if you like watching me hunt for shiny Pokemon, you can totally see her hunt for villagers, which is kind of just as exciting, just a little bit easier, better odds. So that's what we're going to be doing. If you want to go, here is her link. So just go there. Please drop the raid hashtag just the one time. But until then, you guys have been fantastic. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for some more box art boogaloo. And until then, you guys have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you to the people who gifted today, Larry, Sarah, and McDazzy. And thank you for the support to Bella and McDazzy. Take care, you guys. See you tomorrow morning. Love you so much. Until next time, bye. We already know this fact, Snapple.